Good morning, dear students. You all are welcome in a new session of Learning Digitally. It's been a very long period we have learned algebra first chapter, that is linear equations in two variables. In this particular chapter we have learned that how to solve the linear equation by different method. First method which we have learned is elimination method, where we have an interchangeable coefficient. We have added equation and subtracted equation to get the simplified equation. Then second method which we have learned to solve the linear equation is graphical method, where we have made a coordinate box and plotted the points in a graph to get the value for x and y. Third method which we are going to learn today is our determinant method, which is also known as Cramer's rule method. Cramer's rule method. So Cramer's rule method is also known as determinant method because it is solved using the determinant columns. So first let us see what is a Cramer's rule. As you know that we solve the particular simultaneous linear equation to find out the variable given in it. So there are two variables, x and y. So to find out the value of x by using Cramer's rule, your formula is D stand for determinant of x upon D. And to find out the value of y using the Cramer's rule, the formula is determinant of y upon D. Okay, so now what are determinant? This is a formula to find out the value of x and y. So first we should know what are the determinants. So let us understand determinants first. Now you will see this is a determinant column where there are four terms or four numbers are written. I'll write alphabet A, B, C and D. So here your A, B and C, D are the rows of determinant. A, C and B, D are the columns of determinant. So how to calculate this determinant? How to find out the value of this particular determinant? By multiplying it cross. Now how you are going to multiply it? You will multiply A to D and B to C. So whatever value AD minus BC, whatever value we will get after multiplication is the value of that particular determinant. Degree of this determinant is 2 because there are two elements in each column and two elements in each rows. Determinant represent a number which is AD minus BC. You have to multiply it cross in this form to get the value. Now first of all, let us see what is our general linear equation. The general form of linear equation is AX plus BY equal to C. I hope you all remember it. Now, each and every linear equation we solve by using the simultaneous equation. So it will be again AX plus BY equal to C. As there are two form of that particular equation, we are going to use it A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So here we get columns, three columns we will be receiving here. Your first column will be A1 upon A1 and A2. Your second column of the particular equation is B1, B2. And your third column is C1, C2. From the linear equation, you will be having a three column A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Now, as you saw that in the particular formula, you require three things. You have to find out the value of D, that is a determinant, Then you have to find out the value of determinant of x, and you have to find out the value of determinant of y. So we will see how we are going to find out the values, how we are going to make the column for this determinant. So let us see it one by one. First we will see for D, which is determinant. In this column, the four terms are here A1, A2, B1, B2, which means here will be the value of A1, A2 from the equation and B1, B2 for the equation. Here C1, C2 column is omitted. So now we are going to make a determinant column for dx. Same way we are going to make it. Now how we are going to write the value? In a coordinate system, this place is for x and here it is for y. As we are finding dx, the place of x here, the column will be of C1, C2. You have to compare determinant column with the basic determinant column, and this place will be as it is same B1, B2. We have compared it with the previous one. Now similarly, to find out for determinant of y, that is dy, as I said you, the first coordinate is of x and second coordinate is of y, and this is a column of dy. So at the place of y there will be C1, C2, and your place of x, the first place, same, it will be A1, A2, the value of A1 and A2. You have to compare determinant of x and determinant of y column with the basic determinant column to write the value. The basic determinant column will have A1, A2, B1, B2. Then at the place of x you have to write the column of C1, C2, and at the place of y you have to write the column of C1, C2. Rest other will remain same, rest other will remain same. So we will revise the formula once again. To find out x, the formula is determinant of x upon d, and to find out y, the formula is dy upon d. So we can find out first value of d and dx and dy, then we can substitute in the formula. So this method is known as Cramer's rule method, or also it is known as determinant method. Using determinants, simultaneous equation can be solved easily and in less space. This method is known as determinant method because it is given by Swiss mathematician Gabriel Cramer, so it is also known as Cramer's rule. So I hope you have understood the basic introduction of this particular method. So now let us come on practice set 1.3. There are 3 questions given into it. Your first question is fill in the blanks with the correct number. You will see column of determinant is given. In a row there is 3, 2, and below it is 4 and 5. You know you have to find out the value by multiplying it cross. So let us see, we will solve it on a board. Practice set 1.3. Question number 1 is fill in the blanks with the correct number. So first we will write our question. It is in a row 3, 2 and below 4, 5. So you know how to find out the value. We have to multiply it cross. So we will multiply it cross. 3 multiplied by 5 minus 2 multiplied by 4. So what is 3 5s are? 2 4s are? What you will get? 7. So the value of the given determinant is 7. You just have to fill the box. 3 multiplied by 5 minus 2 multiplied by 4. 8 is already written over there, 15 in the next box, and in the last box 15 minus 8 is 7. So coming to the second question, your second question is find the values of following determinants. Similarly like the first one, you just have to multiply it cross and find the value. So there are three determinant column is been given. We'll solve it one by one. Question number 2, first one, row is -1, 2, 7, 4. I am repeatedly repeating the rows and column because you will understand. This is a column and these are rows. So you know how to multiply it. Okay. You will write is equal to -1 multiply by 4. If we have a negative sign, we will take it along with it. Minus 7, then it will be multiply by 2. So plus minus minus, 1 4s are 4, minus as it is, 4 7 2s are 14. So minus minus plus, but the sign of greater number is minus. So 14 plus 4 is 18. So the value of the first determinant given here is minus 18. Your next question is, it is 5 3 in a row and below -7 0. So we'll see the multiplication. 5 multiply by 0, then minus 3 multiplied by -7. Okay, so any number multiplied to 0 is 0, so 5 zeros are 0, minus minus plus, 3 sevens are 21, 0 plus 21 is 21. So the value of second determinant column is 21. So I hope till now you have understood how to multiply, in which form you have to multiply. You cannot multiply from down. You have to multiply in this form only and get the value of the determinant. You can go through it once. Let us see the third column given in this question. It is in fraction. We'll write the question first. In a rows we are going to write 7 upon 3, here 5 upon 3, and below 3 upon 2 and 1 upon 2. So there is nothing new in it. You just have to multiply in a cross form. So it will be 7 upon 3 multiply by 1 upon 2 minus 5 upon 3 multiply by 3 upon 2. You know how to multiply the fraction. You have to directly multiply the fraction. 7 1s are 7, 3 2s are 6, 5 3s are 15, and again 3 2s are 6. As the denominator is same, you can add it or you can subtract it. So it will be 7 minus 15 upon 6. So you know plus minus is minus, but the sign of greater number is minus. 15 minus 7 is 8 upon 6. You can simplify the fraction. 8 and 6 are divisible by the table of 2. So minus 2 4s are 8 and 2 3s are 6. So the value is, your value is 4 upon minus 4 upon 3. Okay. Now your question number 3 is, solve the following simultaneous equations using Cramer's rule, which means determinant method. So for finding the value of x and y, you have to make 3 determinant columns. So your equation is 3x minus 4y equal to 10. 4x plus 3y equal to 5. Okay, value of a1 is 3, a2 is 4, b1 is minus 4, b2 is 3, c1 is 10, c2 is 5. You know that because we have learnt it before. So now let us make that particular column D, then we will be finding dx, and then we will be finding dy. So first, in a column D, there will be a1, a2, the value is 3, 4, b1, b2, minus 4, 3. So before we find the value, let us fill the columns. dx, you know, at the place of x, we will be writing the value of 10, c1, c2 is 5, and rest other will remain same. Okay, let us keep the same color so you will understand it more. We'll keep it in a same form. So we have changed this. At the place of x, we are writing the value of c1, c2. Now determinant of y, at the place of y, it will be the value of c1, c2, and at the place of x, the value will remain same. So it will be 3, 4. So I hope how we have filled the value by comparing it with the basic determinant column. Let us find the value. 3 3s are minus, then minus 4 multiply by 4. Your 3 3s are 9, minus minus plus, 4 4s are 16. So the value is 25. 16 plus 9 is 25. Now next one, 10 multiply by 3, then minus 4 multiply by 5. You have to carry that minus along with that. This minus is of the formula, it will remain there. You cannot mix these two minus together. So 30 minus minus is plus, 4 5s are 20. So it will be 50. So the value for dx is 50. Now next one, 3 5s are minus 10 multiply by 4. All numbers are positive. 3 5s are 15 minus 10 4s are 40. So here you will see smaller number is subtracted to greater number, which means it will be minus sign of greater number. 40 minus 15 is 25. So we have got the value of all the three determinant column. The value for D is 25, dx is 50, dy is minus 25. So now let us find the value of x and y. You are going to write by using Cramer's rule. Every time when you substitute the formula of Cramer's, you are going to write by using Cramer's rule. X is equals to dx upon d. We have values, that is 50 upon 25. So 50 upon 25 is 2. Now we are going to find out y. Your y is dy upon d. So the value for dy is minus 25 and the value for d is 25. So it will be minus 1. Okay. So how we are going to write the answer, you know it. In the end always we write the final answer. Therefore 2 comma minus 1 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. I don't have a space, so I have not written the complete statement, but you are going to write 2 comma minus 1 is the solution of the given simultaneous linear equation. Now your second equation is 4x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. So before every equation, whatever equation we are solving, we have to arrange the given particular equation into the standard form. As it is not arranged, your first step will be to arrange it. So here it will be 4x plus 3y minus 4 will go on that side and it will become plus 4. So your first equation is arranged. Now in a second equation you will see minus 5 is on that side, we have to bring it here. Minus 5 will become plus 5. So 6x plus 5y, 8 is already on that right hand side, so 8 will remain same. Now you have to do the same method. You have to find out d, then you have to find out dx, and then you have to find out dy. First let us find out d. We'll fill column. Okay, so here you know it now. I'm going to write it directly. Okay, at the place of this will be C1, and at the place of y will be C1 and C2. Rest all remain same. Here will be 3 5 and here will be 4 6. So now let us calculate it. I'm going to directly multiply it now, but you write in the multiplication form. 4 5s are 20 minus 3 6s are 18. So you will get 2. Okay, again here 4 5s are 20 minus 8 3s are or 3 8s are 24. So you will get minus 4. Here 8 4s are or 4 8s are is 32 minus 24. So you will get, when you will subtract it, you will get 8. Okay, as we have learnt it, to keep the value and find out everything, I have calculated it directly. Now what to do? We are going to write the line by using Cramer's rule. By using Cramer's apostrophe s rule. What is the rule says? X is equals to dx upon d and y is equals to dy upon d. So we are going to substitute values. What is the value of dx? Minus 4 upon 2. And what is the value here? 8 upon 2. Okay. Now we are going to divide it. It will be minus 2 and it will be 4. So your final answer will be, therefore minus 2 comma 4 is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. As you will see, all equations are a constant same equation which we have done first and second. So I want you all to solve third, fourth and fifth and practice it. Let us see the question number 6. Your question number 6 is 2x plus 3y equal to 2, comma x minus y upon 2 equal to 1 upon 2. So there is a two method to do it. Either you can eliminate that 2 by multiplying it by the same term, or you can take that 1 upon 2 and solve it. You have both ways. So better we'll do that only, multiplying by 2 to eliminate that 2 from the denominator. When you will multiply here by 2, you will get 2x. When you will multiply here by 2, you will get y. And when you will multiply here by 2, you will get 1. So your second equation, this is your first equation and this is your second equation. Multiplying by 2 to the second equation. So when we have multiplied each the 3 term, 2 will get eliminated. So now you can find out d, dx and dy. Here we don't have much space, so we will find dy here. So let us fill the columns. A1, A2, B1 is 3 and B2 is minus 1. No coefficient means 1. So the sign is negative, so we have written minus 1. Now C1, C2. Your C1 is 2 and C2 is 1. Rest other number remains same. Now coming to dy. Okay, your dy at the place of y coordinate there will be c1, c2, rest other will remain same. Okay, let us find the value. 2 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 2. 2 ones are 2, plus minus minus. Then again here minus will come. 3 twos are 6. So minus minus plus, sign of greater number. 8 plus 2, 6 plus 2 is 8. Next one. 2 ones are 2, plus minus minus. Then minus 3 ones are 3. So it will be minus 5. Sign of greater number is minus. Now coming to that particular, here we can solve it. 2 ones are 2, minus 2 twos are 4. So it will be minus 2. So the value of d is minus 8, value of dx is minus 5, and value of dy is minus 2. So we are going to write by using Cramer's rule, x is equals to dx upon d. We'll put on the value. What is the value of dx? Minus 5. And what is the value of d? Minus 8. So minus minus will get cancelled. 5 is an odd number and 8 is an even number. So this is your simplified fraction. Now coming to y is equals to dy upon d. So the value of dy is minus 2 and minus 8. Again minus minus will get cancelled. 1 and 8 is divisible. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So what is the final answer? You are going to write therefore 5 upon 8 comma 1 upon 4 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. So that's it. There were 6 questions given to solve by the Cramer's rule. We have done 3 questions. Rest 3 you are going to do as a homework. You are going to practice in your maths notebook. You are going to write all the 3 questions. Your question number 1, question number 2 have 3 sub question, and your question number 3 have 6 sub question. In this 6 sub question we have done 3. Remaining 3, that is 3rd, 4th and 5th, you are going to practice and copy down in your algebra notebook. Thank you.